And we're live. Thank you very much for dropping by, everyone. My name is Serjay Svek, sometimes called Kevmeister, and other friends call me Kev. I may go by many names, but it doesn't matter so long as the heart that beats within remains the same. Okay, it is March 22, a Sunday, and it is now time for another episode of the Serjay Chronicles. We're gonna play some more Animal Crossing New Horizons here for the Nintendo Switch. So let's get started. Set it up over here. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. And we've got Juz. Justin is watching the stream. Thank you very much for that, Juz. Actually, Juz is also having his own stream for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And thank you very much, Juz. Stay safe there, he says. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stream too. He's actually streaming at 2 p.m. right now as well for his own adventures in Animal Crossing. So if you guys want to check it out, you're also free to go take a look. But in the meantime, we'll continue our adventures here in the Isle of Serjay. Thank you very much for dropping by, JC. Glad to have you again. Appreciate it. And here we are, Animal Crossing New Horizons, the island of Serjay. And let's go ahead and get started. Right, before we continue, just a quick recap. Hello, Felipe, Soul, thank you very much for dropping by. Appreciate that. And yeah, let's continue from where we left off. So hello, can anybody hear me? Well, sorry about that. Just got a really bad connection all of a sudden. And yeah, I don't know what happened all of a sudden, but it says my iPhone just experienced like a very high temperature. I don't know what's the reason why. It never happened like that before. But yeah, Soul says, I've never been much of a gamer, but Animal Crossing really got me curious, mostly thanks to 9gag. Well, Animal Crossing, I got interested in Animal Crossing because of another game, Super Smash Brothers. So yeah, I mean, if it can get you curious and if you feel like buying the game, then why not? And Jerbin is watching. Thank you very much for dropping by, Jerbin. So if you guys have any issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Let's just pick up from where we left off. Soul says, yeah, I'm old. Nah, you're not old. You're just good. Ikaw pa old, really. Looks like we're gonna have a new visitor, Blathers, finally. Hi, Joes. Thank you very much for dropping by in the stream. Sam, brother, thank you very much for dropping by during the stream. Hope you enjoy. I know that you got your own copy of AC right now, but it's not Animal Crossing, it's Assassin's Creed, which is the other AC. So, actually, if you think about it, they do have a lot of fan art crossing over Doom with Animal Crossing. Why don't they combine Animal Crossing and Assassin's Creed? Now, that would be good. For those who are fan artists who are watching the stream, you know what to do. Get to work. So yeah, just a quick recap from where we are since the last time we played. We do have Blathers who's coming in. He's a new neighbor and he's gonna go ahead and build. I already built the museum for him yesterday, and while I was off stream, I did get a bunch of more stuff. So I do have a bonfire here now. I have a stone stool. And I even got some plants over here, which I did manage to water, so there is some watering involved. Got myself a birdhouse, a tree here, a hammock, and I even put away my inside. Inside, I even replaced my sleeping cot with a hay bed, because why not? It's rural, it's rustic, gotta have a new life. Saul says Tom Nook. Well, yeah, Tom Nook is his name, but his name also rhymes with crook, because I've got a debt to him that I need to pay off immediately. And Joe says, I paused watching Pewds for you. That's thank you very much for the honor, Jose. I hope you enjoy this stream. I'll do my best to make it enjoyable for everybody. And look here, I even have a wooden block toy here. So that's one of the things that I crafted here. But you know what? I don't really need that. I'm gonna go, before anything else, I'm gonna pick up the stuff that I don't need, and I'll go try selling it. Because one of the things you need to do is that you do need to make a lot of money. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna sell some of the stuff that I'm crafting but I don't need. And I'm gonna go sell it out so I can get more funds. Tom Nook works for, I don't think I can mention the name of that bank on my stream, but, well, we do have a lot of problem with money nowadays, so, especially now in these trying times, so, we'll see. I just hope it doesn't, at least it doesn't take that long to get the service done. So I'm just gonna be here watering my, well, I was planning to water my plants, but it looks like that's the end of the line for the watering can. So, yeah. And I noticed something here. If you guys see this, like, this glowing area here that I'm circling around, I have no idea what this is about. I'm an Animal Crossing newbie, so I don't know if this is of any significance. But I saw it on a different spot last night, so I think that's something that should be important. In the meantime, there's a butterfly over here, and I'm gonna catch it. I said I'll catch it. There we go. It's a common butterfly, they often flutter by, and that's true. And I learned from my friend Fidel that you can actually store your items here. Let's try this. Show it off. I didn't mean to do that. That's my biggest fish yesterday so far. I'm hoping to find one of those really big fish. I think you can even catch a shark. So, oh, you actually can. You actually can put it in there. Oh, that's very interesting. I don't see the fish though. But it's no longer in my inventory, so that's one good thing at least. Just pick some stuff here, you know, try to declutter, because, you know, if you declutter your space, you'll be able to breathe more easily. That was advice given to us by Oprah from a long time ago. Joe says, the catching part reminds him of Ape Escape. You know, I've never had the chance to play that game, except for Snake versus Monkey in Metal Gear Solid 3. So I wonder if it really was that chaotic and stuff. Why don't you let me know, Jose? I'm awesomer than you, my friend. That island is named after me, and I'm gonna take over it. You can do that. You can work out all you want. So let's go ahead and visit Tom. Let's see what else he's got in store for me today. Tommy, my boy. What's going on? Stop reminding me of my face. Okay. Speaking of fees, yeah, this is the guy, this is the boss, Tom Nook here. Tom Nook the Crook. Because, you know, I paid for a deluxe package to travel over here, but I'm still in his debt for some reason. That's the weird thing, you know, I pay for it, and yet I'm still in his debt. That's weird. But anyway, yeah, so I have to pay a debt, and normally it has to be in bells, which is what you can see here on the upper right corner. I've got 3,242 bells. That's the name of the currency here. But what I can do is replace it with miles. So with miles, you can do it by talking to your neighbors, fishing for stuff, catching bugs with your net, or so on and so forth. or crafting things. So you can do a lot of things and you can get it for miles, and when I get enough miles, I'll be free of my debt. It's kind of different compared to what I know of the old Animal Crossing games, where you're in debt to Tom because he's the owner of your mortgage for your house. So I guess it's somewhat similar. Just give these sand dollars away. And a wooden block toy. Anton, cuz, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Thank you very much for dropping by to the stream. I hope you have a good time. And yeah, let's continue. Confirm. Give me that money. So what I can do is I can actually sell more stuff like these weeds here. But according to my friend Luigi, what you can do is that you can craft bunch stuff and then sell it for an even bigger profit. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to try crafting, yeah, this succulent plant using my weeds and a can that I got from fishing. I made a succulent plant. Keep crafting. Let's keep going then. Oh, I'm running out of weeds. Okay, I'm sorry. If you want me to say psych, I'm gonna say psych right now. Let's just go outside for a bit, you know, dig up some more weeds, and then I should be able to make another leaf umbrella. Caring for the environment has never been more profitable until this game came along in my life. The question that I've been wondering, especially for those who are veterans of Animal Crossing, do these stones, do these weeds eventually come back? Because, you know, if you take care of everything, then what's the point of, you know, getting rid of everything if you can't have it restored, you know? Oh, before I forget, I got a mailbox here. Oh, the stuff that I've been ordering. So yeah, there's also like an option to order stuff, so you can order clothes and other furniture. You can do it by talking directly to Tommy. I believe that's the one inside the tent, the little guy, the little raccoon. So you can go buy stuff immediately. But if you want like clothes and stuff, you do it through the Nook shopping terminal. It's like the ATM machine in the tent. So I do have a bunch of stuff here. So got a rain hat here. I got slip-on loafers, sporty shades, and an electric kick scooter. Alright, so there. Let's go ahead and change my look because, you know, I've been playing Splatoon, so I want to make sure that I look fresh. Rain hat, open. Let's wear that. That's similar to my bucket hat, I like that. Slip-on loafers. It's yellow, but I get... Oh no, it's red. Good. And sporty shades. Put these on. Sweet. And an electric kick scooter. Can I use this? Can I... No. Can't. No. Don't tell me I'm not able to ride on this thing. Aw, fudgesicles. Oh well. If that's the case, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right outside here. At least I can say that I have some amenities. You go run around, get back to Tom. Luigi, thank you very much for dropping by, and yeah, actually I'm gonna follow what you suggested, Luigi. I'm gonna go craft some leaf umbrellas, so using the clumps of weeds, so that I can get even more profit. Let's craft another one here. And he says, yes, it's Assassin's Creed New Horizons, yes. I made a leaf umbrella. Keep crafting. Oh, I need just a bit more weed. Zzz. Joe says, try again riding in an open area spot. Okay, I'll give it a try later. I'll just get some more weeds. And Luigi says, good on you, mate. Thank you very much for that. Tim, thank you very much for dropping by in the stream. Hope you enjoy. This is Animal Crossing New Horizons. I wish it was Assassin's Creed New Horizons, but, well, you know, this is a different kind of AC. Let's get back into the tent here so I can craft some more stuff. We all need that money, my friends. Money, 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 money. Let's do some more crafting here. Yes. Craft another leaf umbrella. Okay, fine. Let's go sell what we got right now and then get back to crafting. So, oh no, sorry. Timmy, I need to give you some stuff. I want to sell. Take this succulent plant, take the leaf umbrella. Yeah. Yeah, bro, weeds are life. Gotta get them mats for Nook's Cranny also. I actually replaced my camping cot. My camping cot is actually a bed of hay right now, so... yeah, that was something that I really wanted to try. So, look at the fine things you brought today. Come on, give me that money. 900, sign me up. If only it was this easy to get money in Legend of Zelda 2. Should I craft something using Tom Nook's workbench? Let's craft. Come on, I need to get another leaf umbrella. Yes. Yes. I think we're good, but let me just check everything, see if I can still craft. Got a stone bench. I can make another old-fashioned... yeah, bathtub here. I'm looking for an iron nugget. I don't know how to find an iron nugget yet. Maybe I'll just have to keep hitting rocks, I guess. But yeah, I really want to get this ocarina because I heard that you can play random notes, and I've already heard someone play Megalovania, of course. So people love Megalovania. Luigi says he's sleeping on a pay bed. And are you paying off the 98k yet? Yeah, I'm working on it. Trying to, you know, get as much profit as I can so I'll be able to be clear of my debt because I hate being in debt. So let's just go ahead and sell these things first and then let me check how many points I got. The oval glasses I'll keep, but the slip-on loafers and the denim cap, I don't want that. I'll keep these first. Let me just get back to selling them later. $300? That's so cheap. Fine. I'm desperate. I need to clear some space. I wish we could get more space. Yeah, this water cooler thing over here. This is a bunch of stuff that's being left behind by my neighbors, but it's still empty right now. And if I go right here, this is the ATM machine I talked about earlier. You can save your money, or you can go order more stuff like a mail order. But if you go here every day, you get more and more points. Nook shopping, what is available today? Floor light, outdoor air conditioner, rain. I like this color. I like that color. Slip-on loafers, 2 days ago. Yeah, okay. It's green, I don't like green. I'm sorry, Jose. If you're watching, I've never been a big fan of green. I hope Medical is not watching either. Sign off. Let's see, so let's go check out my Nook phone. But before that, Luigi says, hit rocks for iron nuggets. If you run out of rocks to hit, you can try your best to earn Nook miles like an airplane ticket and hit the rocks from the island you go to. Okay. Speaking of Nook miles, I've done a lot of stuff. And before that, Luigi says, also try placing any item behind you and then hit the rocks so that you don't recoil. Okay, I see. So yeah, speaking of Nook miles, I've been doing a lot of stuff off stream. You know, building, stuff like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and just take a look at how the creatures that I've already fished for, already caught. Here's my olive flounder. As you can see, it's available all year, and it's currently active at any time of the day. And oh yeah, one more thing, my Nook miles. Let's see. Get my miles. So if you keep fishing, you get more miles. Nice. Ichthyologist, so categorize every type of fish, I get more points. Pesca Pro. And DIY furniture. If you keep, yeah, crafting furniture, boom. Look at that. Handmade. I wish it'll be nice, you know, to be able to make your own furniture. That's something special in its own way. I forgot what that was for. Oh yeah, DIY tools. Rough hewn. How much wood that I've chopped from trees. Yes, I'm a logger. I've deforested entire mountain ranges while playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, I mean, if you're gonna build your own town, you need to build it using something. I know destroying the environment is not very good, especially since Calamity Ganon has been doing it, but, you know, side quests are side quests. Flower power. Grow some flowers. Flowers. I'm sorry. Because I say flour for the powdery stuff, and sometimes I say flower, so I need to make sure that I remember which one it is. Let's see here. Luigi also mentions when you're mining, try placing any item behind you and then hit the rocks so that you don't recoil. Okay. Maximum earnings if you hit the rocks consecutively. Interesting. Wish I had a perpetually refilling ATM at home, says Joes. That would be a miracle for everybody. But Luigi, if you hit the rocks consecutively, does this mean that I need to eat like a peach just to make sure that I have maximum strength when I do that? That's a question that I would like answered. So if I grow more miles and I grow more flowers and keep watering them, I get even more points, which is good. If you keep selling fruit, okay, that's another way. That's the great thing, because you get so many ways to earn your points, so you can pay your debt a lot faster. Different amounts for the number of seashells you sell. Okay. Guess you could say this is a shell company. So, keeping the island extra tidy. So you see, you know, decluttering is good. Helps make more space, helps you breathe and whatnot. I wish I have money to fill that ATM in time of Corona. That's what Luigi is saying. Well, having more money is always a good start. It's like a new version. Like, they do have that novel from way back then, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, his novel Love in a Time of Cholera, and your comment reminded me of that. So get miles for buying from the ATM. Nice. I've never done mail catalog order before or anything like that, Shopee, Lazada and stuff. I prefer going to the store, but who knows? Maybe in times like these, it's kind of a better idea. How many bells I've spent? I already spent 12,000. My goodness, I am such a spendthrift. Get miles. Wielding a net will make you less likely to... What? I am just raking in the miles right here. My goodness. Based on the number of furniture items you set up outside. My gosh. I think I've already cleared my debt here. Furniture items to shake out of trees. Okay. According to Luigi, the eShop costs 3,000. Oh yeah, it's really expensive. If you buy eShop points in the stores and whatnot. But I mean, if it helps me buy digital, why not? I mean, we're running out of space for cartridges, so why not? Adventurous spirit. Okay. Support your neighboring islands. You know, I really want to visit a neighboring island, but my internet connection is kind of bad, so it's already straining enough because I'm trying to stream here. But maybe when I can work things out, I'll be able to stream at home. Downstairs, rather, where I'm connected to the LAN cable. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About my moving fees. Yes, I want to be free of your debt. Well, I can pay that 2 times over, my boy. So, can I pay for a friend? I wish I can do that. Send the miles to someone else. I'm ready to pay. Haha, I'm free of your debt. What could be better? Me taking over for you. You have no more power over me. Now, I will rule this place. Luigi says, hey, I can't do anything due to the quarantine. It's my first Animal Crossing game and I'm loving every minute of it. I'm very happy for you too. Yeah, it's, for a number of us, it's our first Animal Crossing game, and so far, it's looking pretty fun. Now I'm understanding why a lot of people are buying it. Young and old and stuff. And he's also encouraging Sol to stop going to 9gag and buy the game. I mean, if you're watching this, then why not? I mean, it's fun so far. It's definitely more fun than the time I used to play Harvest Moon as a boy. I didn't really like Harvest Moon because I was not into those kind of games. But now that I'm older, I'm beginning to understand the appeal. How is that tent treating you? Why are you laughing? Are you laughing? It could be better. Spoken like a Give me a house. I'm gonna be caught in a debt trap, aren't I, Luigi? I knew it. Gonna get more debt. Tom. I escape one debt and get into another. You, Tom, you and I are going to have words one of these days. When I take over this island for myself, you will be in trouble for trapping me in this debt. Hey, Marie, thank you very much for dropping by on the stream. Hope you enjoy. But now that we've squared away our debt, at least one debt, let's go talk to Blathers over here, our new neighbor. I had him set up to see our stuff. So yeah, this is our new guy. So let's go take a look inside. My boy, welcome to the Isle of Serjay, named after me, Serjay Svek. Yes, look upon me. Anyway, let's go talk to the guy. Who are you? I really need to say that. Blathers is a blabbermouth according to Luigi. Yes, he'll definitely blather on, but if he took another day, we could have called him Dither. But anyway, let's go learn more about what he's got to say. I'm the person in charge of this island, if that's what you mean. I am he. With nary a ruffled feather. Do be so kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures as well as those who gave Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. Though, I confess, I lack the number of exhibits. That is another matter. What? Which is where you come in, what? How posh. But the river. Bluetooth and airdrop, boys. Anissa, thank you very much for dropping by in the stream. I hope you enjoy. With wood gathered from Serjay, one can make a lengthy vaulting pole. I'm running out of English, my goodness gracious. This pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go. Hooty-hoo! For a shovel. Oh. Cross the river and seek out these ancient relics. I've blathered on too long, for, well, you've earned your name after all. If I'm to open the museum, I must require my items to exhibit 15 more. Well, that's kind of my problem, because, you know, I didn't know that you can actually store your fish and your insects away. So I ended up selling them to Timmy inside the tent, and I feel so bad right now. But I'm gonna go keep catching. Luigi wants to try streaming. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a capture card. I don't have a fancy camera. I only have my cell phone. This is what I'm using to record. And, you know, I decided I've always wanted to stream. So even if I don't have capture card like my friend does or any of those other resources, I decided, you know, you might as well give it a try. And who knows, maybe you'll find it more enjoyable too. Oh my goodness, I just saw that. The flounder, if you press A, it'll light up, and the flounder will float up from the sand. And if not... Oh, that's nice, but I'm gonna give you away now. Joe says, I wish I could process in the adult world inside a tent or my home, like my home in Animal Crossing. How I wish. These are the things that we all wish we could do. Luigi says he's trying to figure out how he can visit the island. Well, if you can try visiting the airport, maybe you'll be able to get access to it. I'm not sure if we're friends already on the Nintendo Switch. Just let me know your... you can ping me your friend code, and then we'll figure it out later. Joe says a poil is a bouncy or wobbly piece of longwood. I don't know. I'll go check the dictionary for that, but that sounds very interesting. And Luigi says, don't feel bad, bro. That's totally fine. Lots of fish in the sea. Pardon the pun. Yeah, it's because in response to what I said earlier about selling all the fish that I found because I was running out of space. And he'll swear a lot on the stream. We are, you jerk. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, some people have their own way of doing the stream. As long as you're having fun, Luigi, that's fine. Oh, I'm already your friend. Oh, I am so sorry about that. Oh my goodness. My apologies, Luigi. But yeah, if you can go, I think if you can just go search for me in the airport using the internet connection, then maybe you can find my island, the island of Serjay. Or would you like to donate? I'll give you this flounder. An olive flounder. And a few fascinating facts. Oh, goodness gracious. He's like Sheldon from Splatoon 2. Okay, fine. 3 feet long. My goodness. The kitchen floor were about to bite you. I would never go binge eating in the kitchen anymore if that's the case. If the fridge were gonna eat me, then we would have problems. Fascinating stuff, no? Oh, it's a lot faster than Sheldon's, at least. Okay, let's go find some room. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, by the way. I'm just sending a message here. And yeah, hope you're enjoying this Animal Crossing stream. It's already my third day of streaming. Guys, again, let me know if you have any troubles with audio or the camera. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. And if you want to share, go ahead. I would appreciate that very much. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and relax and listen to the wind in the trees. Sometimes messages cannot wait, you know. You do have to send it as soon as you can. It's nice to be able to visit, you know, other places now, especially in these times. But, you know, it's very difficult nowadays. So I hope that everybody is able to enjoy this stream at the very least, because, you know, it's just one way to escape. And speaking of escape, I'm not going to let this butterfly escape. I can't see the butterfly. Where? Ah! Finally, there we go. Tiger, butterfly. I wonder if he has an eye patch and he likes cornflakes and does Muay Thai. See what I did there? Yellow butterfly. Joes is asking, are you and just seeing each other in the game? Is it the online type? Well, it can be played offline, but I can definitely visit Juzz's island when he makes one. But he needs to have his island open for visitors. So he needs to finish the first day, and then we can go through the airport, and then I can go visit him and he can visit me. I have donations. These butterflies are not worth your time? My goodness, you are so picky. I'm not up to your standards is what you're saying. My goodness gracious. Aldwin, thank you very much for dropping by into the stream. Hope you enjoy. Happy Sunday to you all, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna sell you this butterfly because the bird doesn't like it apparently. I wanna sell. Take this butterfly here. This butterfly over here. I'll keep the clothes first. I'm gonna check if I can store them away somewhere. Fine, go take it. Please come again. Can I put these clothes away? I'm thinking, you know, I like the shades, but these glasses are more of my type, I guess, so I can see my dead eyes. Alright, let's go sell this. I think this is good enough. No. Talk to the boy, sell the clothes. Boy, I'm here to sell my merchandise. Sell the cap, sell the loafers, sell the shades. How much? 639? My goodness, wow, that's pretty profitable. Hello Kathleen, thank you very much for joining the stream. Hope you enjoy. Done. Okay, and yeah, I'll just sell it. No, don't sell. Okay, fine. I won't sell it yet. So, according to Luigi, once you get a house, you can access a storage. Jamie, thank you very much. And Luigi says, you can access a storage. Redeem also the pocket board guide, whatever, in the ATM with your Nook Miles for expanded inventory space. And just drop them off in your tent for now. Oh, okay. I'll keep my stuff first. Changing my mind, boy. Karen, thank you very much for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Nook, stop. Okay. Redeem Nook Miles. Nook Miles ticket. I mean, what does that do exactly? Pretty good tools. Oh, okay, so I can upgrade my tools. Tool ring. Ah, okay, so I can access my tools more easily. Pocket. Hairstyles. Aloha. No, I don't want to look like you, boy. Nook ink blouson. I think that's blouson. Bandana. Interesting. Cap. Eye mask. It reminds me of... This cap reminds me of the salmon run caps. Interesting. Slippers. This is so casual looking. My goodness. Uchiwa fan. Well, Luigi, I know you bought that shirt, but I'm trying not to look like the enemy. Wall, flooring, botanical rug. Wow, that's interesting. What else have we got? Let's see. How many for miles? So let's... Customers with home contracts. Oh, okay, so I need to get... So you're telling me that I still need to get a home, is what you're saying. Very interesting. So I need to avail of a home to get more stuff, so I can't really do much in a tent, is what you're saying. What would you like to talk to me about? About my home. Can I have a small loan of 1,000,000 bells? I'm making a deal with the devil, and the devil is Tom Nook. Money. Fine. Roof color, okay. You know me. I do everything in red. I mean, I grew up watching Power Rangers, and my brother used to force me to become the Blue Ranger, and he wants to be the Red Ranger because he was older than me. But I loved red, so I used to be really, really angry whenever I was made to be Billy. But growing up, I became Billy, the Blue Ranger, so I guess things worked out. Nook mileage program upgrade. Okay. Luigi is rolling in laughter right now. Well, I'm glad to entertain. You'll have access to all the Nook Miles Plus benefits. Additional miles for special circumstances. Please give it a look when you can. Should be ready by tomorrow. Wait, I'm not even able to place my home somewhere else? It's just gonna take over? That's... okay then. Joe says, maybe... because I was talking about the Power Rangers, and I said that I wanted to be the Red Ranger Jason, because he was red, but my brother always took the spot. And then I ended up being Billy the Blue Ranger. And then Joe says, maybe it's because I do look like Billy. Maybe now I look like Billy. But back then, I didn't have glasses. My net is gone. And Luigi clarified, saying that where I place my tent is the spot for my house. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, if anyone's gonna go visit my island, beware. So I put some stuff here in the bulletin board. So just to remind people that you're stuck on this island with me. And beware. Yeah, you can make stuff. You can draw, you can type. I'm more of a writer, so I started with this one first. And yeah, so we're done with that. I'm gonna go craft another net to replace the one that I destroyed. And unlike other games, it's real time. The schedule goes by in real time. So currently it's 2:46 p.m. in the real world and 2:46 p.m. in the game, March 22 as well. So when Tom Nook says that he'll have my house ready to buy tomorrow, he really means it. So I have to wait until tomorrow. There is a time travel feature, I heard, but you know, we're gonna try and play it as accurate to the experience as possible. I need a net. I'm gonna make a net. Oh, I can make a... Oh, the vaulting pole. Right. Okay, wait. I need to go check the net first. Tree branch. Okay, let's do it. Keep crafting. Luigi says, I remember a time when you were stuck with me where we had to punch a wall. Good times, good times. Please don't remind me of those times. And I will not elaborate. Let's make that flimsy... No, not that one. The vaulting pole. There we go. Then Luigi says, don't elaborate. Then why did you bring it up in the first place? Now people are going to ask questions. We're going to leave. We're going to make the vaulting pole, right? We already have the vaulting pole. Let's go explore. But first we have a stone. And what Luigi said is, if I put an item right behind me before I hit it, then that will make it easier for me because I don't have to worry about recoil. So let's just put my shades down here. Just drop it. No, let's place it here. I hope I'm doing it correctly. No, not like that. Let's just put this inside the house first. Not that. Yeah, I don't think that's what you're talking about. Be the leaf items. Okay, so let's just put this away first so I can make more space. Hang on. Oh, I can hang it on the... You can't hang things on... Well, excuse me. Okay. There. Empty my pockets a bit so I can have more space. Place item. Place item down here. And what else can I leave behind? The boot. Oh yeah, drop the item. Camping cot. Okay, I can drop the camping cot. Okay, let's try that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna find the rock here. Face away. Put the camping cot down here. Okay, now I'm gonna get my axe. Any minute now. Any minute now. Where's my axe? Oh, fiddlesticks, I need to get an axe. I'm gonna craft an axe. You already have a shovel. You can dig a hole all around, then you can bash the rocks. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Alright, but I'm gonna need an axe for that first. Let's go craft an axe. I think you can use a shovel? Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and craft the axe first, just so at least we have one available. Flimsy axe. I'm so proud of my poor quality. Ocarina. 2 more pieces of clay. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, so let's just stand over here. If I use the shovel, let's see if I can use the shovel. Hold. Oh, you can use the shovel. Okay. But I get coins. Interesting. Bells. QA score 70 for the flimsy axe. Well, you know, we can't be picker. We're just beggars and we can't be choosers. So wait, let me go eat a peach first. Just to make sure that I have energy. No, I didn't mean to drop it. Pick it up. Eat. Oh no, don't stop right. Oh well, anyway. We learn as we go. And that's that. Oh well, lesson learned. Let's pick this up. Let's find another rock that we can try it on first. I hope there's still other rocks. We are learning as we go, my friends. It's really nice, you know, feeling the wind on the breeze on these things. Really relaxing right there. Well, maybe we can find some rocks on the other side. So let's go get my vaulting pole. And let's go. Whoa, that was fast. So the idea is, do not destroy or do not eat if you're gonna get the rocks, because you're gonna destroy it. That's true. Now I understand it. So you have to make sure that you're not eating, because if you eat, you'll have energy, and that will make you stronger, and you'll destroy the rocks in one hit. Let's see. Let's use the shovel. This hole is very interesting. Hey Gab, thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you enjoy. Let's use the shovel over here. I dug up a fossil. That's a big hole right there. Oh my goodness gracious. Just answering a message. Guys, just enjoy the wind and the music playing. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, all things considered. Make sure you guys always hydrate and stay safe. I know times are trying right now, but again, I'm just streaming here hoping that you guys will enjoy and maybe just have a bit of a fun time as the times go by. So yeah, it's pretty quiet over here nowadays. I hope things are moving down a bit, but yeah. Luigi says, good tip is when you eat a food is to when you want to move items like trees and rocks to another place. Oh, you can do that. I didn't know that at all. That's very interesting. I'm doing messaging right now. I'm actually reaching out to some old friends because, you know, it's kind of hard. We're kind of locked down now, so it's difficult to know what's going on with the outside world, especially with friends. So if you want, go ahead and contact them. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Okay, so now we're back. We found a fossil just now. Let's just go wander around a bit, find some more stuff. Oh, we've got a beach here. That's really nice. Oh, pick this up, coral. Uh-oh, we got a hole. Let's dig it up. Another fossil. Cool. I can't carry anything else, so I swap it for something. Okay. Drop the cowrie shell for now. Bury. Oh, you can bury stuff in the holes. So, if you want to take care of anything, put it away, why not? I mean, I'm not encouraging any kind of behavior, my friends, but If you just want to store stuff, you might as well. Put the coral in the hole. Okay, we're good. Let's go back and give the fossils away to Blathers. And then we're gonna go back here to do some fishing and stuff. Use my pole. Get back here. Nice. Sign me up for the pole vaulting competition, my friends. Okay, Blathers, I got some fossils. Hope you go take them all, because they're taking up precious space. I have donations. Luigi says he wants to bury someone in a hole. Well, I hope it's in the sand on the beach with friends having fun. I hope it's that kind. If not, we will not elaborate any further. I got a bunch of fossils for you. I have to do it one at a time? Yes, you digress very much. I have a fossil. Ho, ho, ho. That's a Die Hard reference. Australopith. Yes, I mean, it's just taking too much space in my room. My pockets, I mean. Australopith. I mean, why not? More info is always nice. 4 million years ago. Profound differences. The beginnings of greatness here. There you have it. I'm just glad that it's only like maybe a couple of pages long, because I know it can be a bit boring if it takes too long. Unlike with Sheldon from Splatoon 2. $13 more donations. I wish we could donate more. We could donate more fossils and stuff all at once, because it's weird having to go through multiple ones at the same time. Oh, so I have to have him assess it first. Okay. Did he just T-pose at me? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna clip that and review that. I'm all aflutter. Here, have this fossil. And this fossil. Confirm. I mean, I'm giving them to you for appraisal because I want them out of my pocket. Did he say a tail tip? A Diplo tail tip. Yes, go ahead. Let's find out. Ah, Diplodocus. Ah, one of the long necks. I remember Land Before Time. That was a very, very long running series, I must say. I think they had like, how many movies? 15 movies? 10 movies? but I was only interested up to parts 1, 2, and 4. Funny story, they never seem to show part 3, so they always skip from 1, 2, and 4. But only 1 was okay. 1, in my opinion, was like really good, but 2 was the one that I watched the most, and then 4. Never 3, never anything else. So, but anyway, like the dodo and like the dinosaurs, they finally stopped producing the Land Before Time movies. I guess times have changed. That just shows how old I am. Pretty much a dinosaur in my own right, I guess. I have a Diplodocus chest. Interesting choice. Oh, that's a lot of repeating, I must say. Best of luck. 11 donations. Not long now. I'm gonna go ahead and keep searching for more stuff. And yeah, thank you very much for that, Blathers. I have more space. Let's go find some more things. Did I leave my camping cot here? Oh, there we go, yeah. Did I leave my camping cot? Oh no, I did not. Let's just water my plants. I may be bad when it comes to taking care of plants. I don't have a green thumb at all. I mean, even when it came to succulents, they just died. I have no reason why. I gave them enough water, I gave them sunlight, but, you know, I guess it's just not meant to be. I kind of find it weird in the aiming of this game because it's like I'm trying to aim left, but then it still doesn't hit it at the right spot. It's supposed to shine. See, if you can, I'm not sure if we could see it, but it's beginning to twinkle a bit if I water it enough. So yeah, I hope it's working. See, my aim is horrible. That's why I don't really go for precision aiming weapons in Splatoon as well, and other shooting games. Come on, get water! Don't you want enough water? Okay, we're done here. Let's go use the vaulting pole and find some more stuff. There we go. I think later on I'll be able to build a ladder. But for now, we're just going to admire the scenery. And maybe do a little fishing. Take this one here. Sand dollars. Oh, there's a fish. Let's go do some fishing then. Come on. Take it. Take it now. Don't be... So the trick about fishing is that you have to throw it right in front of them. So even if it's right on top of them, they won't go after the thing. But I think they're interested. Oh, that was too soon. Not good, not good. Just me and the breaking waves. How romantic. Got a bug here. Bug sighted. And bug captured. Tiger! Oh, there's a big fish right there. Let's try to catch it. He's not interested. I need to get closer. Come on. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Olive flounder. Swap it. I already have an olive flounder with blathers, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring it back and then sell it. That's what I'll do. Yellow butterfly release. My fishing rod is gone. Oh well. Anyway, so Luigi says, trigger fingers, what accessories do you have for your Switch? I only have the separated Joy-Cons. I actually have an 8-bit Do Pro controller, but for some reason, I don't know, I've been charging it, I've been making sure that it works, but for some reason, it doesn't work anymore despite everything that I'm doing. I think maybe it's because it's a third-party controller, but so I should, once everything is done, maybe I should go buy what's this, one of the first party Pro controller instead. I guess it lasts a lot longer. I mean, what do you guys think? Maybe the first party Pro controller is really something much better, more reliable in that situation. Juz, thank you very much for dropping by, and he just said, I'm done streaming. We'll stream more later, that is. Okay, well, maybe what I can do is that I can try and drop by Juz's Island. Juz, is your airport open already? I want to know so I can try and visit you. But first I'm going to sell this and this. Do I have a dedicated stand for handheld mode? No, I don't have one, Luigi. The only thing I have is a screen protector here, the cover, the Nyko crystal cover. I have the case down here, which I'm using as a stand right now, and the built-in controller that I have here for the Nintendo Switch in Splatoon colors. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have that many accessories. So, and Jamie says his airport is open. All right, let's go try and visit it. Hopefully I can get as much as I can. But first, let's go sell some stuff. Oh, look at that money. Sign me up. Juz is trying to get the right fruit for his island. Oh, okay. So it's pretty much randomized what you're saying, because I thought the fruit and everything will depend on your region, because I wrote the Asia region, excuse me, and I got peaches. And when I saw some YouTubers, YouTube players, they are actually using apples, and some have pears. So I'm wondering if it was the region they were in, but I don't know, maybe it's randomized after all. And it looks like we have a message in a bottle. I wonder if it's a genie in a bottle. Hopefully it's not a djinn like what you have in The Witcher, because that would be really problematic. DIY piece. I've entrusted my recipe to the sea. That is so romantic. Lily crown. Learn. Oh, okay. A lily crown. Luigi says, I heard your area is under extreme enhanced quarantine. Yeah, it's kind of like that right now. Let's not elaborate where specifically, but yeah, it's under quarantine right now. I don't know what makes it extreme or different from the enhanced quarantine from last week, but I really hope that it's nothing too serious. And yeah, the streaming of the games that I'm doing here is just my way of coping about it. I know a bunch of our other members in our community are not so fortunate to have games and stuff to bide their time, but hopefully for those who are watching, at least they'll be able to enjoy, even for a little bit, and I hope to entertain. Or would you like to wait, am I supposed to be talking to you? Oh no, I'm supposed to be crafting, I'm sorry. Oh, so Luigi says the bottles are a once a day thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go back tomorrow and get more DIY recipes. Okay, so I need flowers for this lily crown. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. You learn something new every day. I'll check my inventory. I got a lot of space. Let's go to the airport. Let's see if I can use my connection to visit Jamie's Island or whomever is available. Dodo Airline. Hello. Hello. Looks like we found a body. Wait, I need to think of a CSI term. Chief, looks like we found a bird over here. Looks like we found a bird over here on the beach. And this is the part where I pull out my sunglasses. Oh, I don't have my sunglasses here. Wait. We'll make do. Hold on. I'll take off the glasses. There we go. Chief, we found a bird on the shore. It looks to have flown all the way and he's lost his energy. Well, you know what they say. Looks like this bird has had its last flight. Yeah! Okay, I'm done. That was too corny. I'm sorry. Even for bystanders. Okay, wake up, boy. Honk shoe, snoring sounds, etc. Are you really saying that or what? I wonder if I can hit him with an axe. And it's the first thing that comes out is the axe. It's just meant to be. Nyam, nyam, nyam. It's... Luigi says he isn't even flying. It's for the purposes of the joke. Okay. He says keep talking to him. Okay, I'll do that. So I don't have to use the axe on him. Brace yourselves, lads. Stern to whatever. Stern to aft. I don't really know my boat term. Man, it really must be petty if you can really have a waiter that puts salt in your water. Ew. Look, okay, I hate raisin cookies. I've had trust issues thinking that they were chocolate chips and then they were raisins. But you don't go around licking the cookies, my goodness gracious. Pickled herring pizza. Yes. My dead stare says yes. Aw, sardines. I am a very happy person. I'll help you. I don't have much of a choice. Yes, you don't. Your life is in my hands now, boy. But before we do that, let's go check Jamie's Island at the airport. Orville! You know, Orville, you could really help this bird named Gulliver outside. I know you're an airport and all, but Maybe you could help. Shating! Really have that zgling over there. I want to fly. You okay? Via online play. You okay? Just charging my phone. I just got the 20% notification. How do you want to travel? Search for a friend. Who's Cherry Banana? That's a good... Yeah, that's a good question. Who's Bananas? Anyway. Oh, it's Med's Island. Yeah, let's see. Just drop by. I'll not do anything severe. Come on now. The waiting is the most difficult part. Alright, Jamie, that's his island after all, the Bananas one. Okay, so if this trip goes well, I'll go visit your island afterwards. Ting! Yeah, so if any of you guys have any more islands, feel free to let me know so I can visit you when the time comes. Because it'll be great to see what you guys have done to your island so far. Because definitely, it's very difficult to be able to go out and see your friends nowadays. So at least I can see how you guys are performing. And it looks like we got a comm error because a lot of people are using the internet right now, so I can't visit other islands right now. That's a pity. I think I can only do that when I'm connected via the LAN cable downstairs, but it's at the living room, so oh well. It's not meant to be for now in this stream. We'll just go... Did my points just go up? Why did my miles go up? I didn't even get to complete the island visit, but oh well. Anyway, let's go look for those parts for Gulliver for his communicator device. We got a plan now, my friends. I'm gonna use the pole vault and then try to check the other areas of the beach. Oh, I didn't see this part before. This is interesting. Very romantic. Bunch of shells, rocks, more sand. There's nothing left here, so let's just go around a bit. Pole vault here. I hope the pole vault never breaks when I'm stuck in an area like this, because if ever it does, then we're gonna have a problem. But I think that's the time I can call the rescue services, if that's the case. Got a beach here again. Shell. It's buried in the sand, so that means I need to use my shovel. I'm gonna dig every single spot on this beach until I can find the communicator. We're gonna be at this for a while. It's very nice that we're actually digging very, very straight holes. That's too weird. Okay, move on here. Or maybe I should go do my digging right where he is. Dug up the cowrie. I buried it before. I don't need that. Dig up the coral that I found before. Okay, so I got a bunch of holes with nothing inside them. Before that, let's do some fishing. Just a very quick fishing. Where's my rod? Oh, my rod is still broke. Oh, I didn't get to fix the rod yet. Okay, hold on. Let's just go back around the perimeter of the beach, and then let's go start digging up near where Gulliver is. So that's where he is. Let's go start digging places up. Right here. And here. I don't know about you, but I'm finding this very therapeutic. Just listening to the sound of the waves. Close your eyes. Communicator part. 4 more parts. There's a fish there that's tempting me, but I don't have my rod available right now. Cover this up. Cover this up like everything that I want to hide from friends. Just keep... Yeah, we'll just cover that part up. Just keep digging, digging, digging. We're gonna be here for a while, digging every single area. But you know, if you want to be like me, you have to be very thorough. I've never really enjoyed digging stuff, especially when I used to do gardening in elementary school, because that would take forever, especially if you even just had a trowel. Because the fact of the matter is, you know, if you're dealing with dry soil, it just takes forever to dig up. My goodness gracious. I don't know if you guys had any gardening classes back in elementary school, but that was something that we all had to go through back in the day. Communicator part. I hope my shovel lasts me for all of this. So if anybody is wondering why there's so many holes on the sand, it's because I'm digging up communicator parts for this bird over here, Gulliver, because he was stranded on this island, so I need to dig it up. Now if only he can actually get off the beach so I can actually dig more holes. Ahoy! You're not even doing anything. I found 2 of the 5 parts already, so that's a bit taken care of. Now we go on to the next part of the beach. Jamie says he can give me a tip. Well, I'm fine with it. I'm not really very strict when it comes to playthroughs. Go ahead and give me the tip if you wish, because that's going to save time. Want to work up a good sweat? Want to work up a good sweat? Yeah, I've been digging holes in the beach. You know, that's gonna make you really sweaty, whether you like it or not. I want to chat. He kept blathering on, is what you mean. Just letting the waves come, just answering another message. So Jamie says, look for water splashes on the sand and dig there. Oh, okay. So thank you very much for that tip. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Let's go to the other side. Water splashing on the sand. Water spurts. Okay. Got it. Okay. Like, are we talking like big water spurts? Because it kind of looks like flat here if I go here right now. Clear out to the other side. Just go to the beach over here. Okay, clear this area over here. Wait, on the map it looks like a giant... Looks like a giant A. A for Animal Crossing. Got a hole here. I can't seem to find these water spurts on the sand. That's the weird part. Or maybe I'm missing something. Anyway, we don't need to worry about the communicator for now. Let's just, bury everything first. Like we do with all our problems. Tiny spurts. Walk around on the sand normal speed so you don't miss. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll worry about that later, but for now we'll just bury everything again. This is a very labor-intensive process. I don't want to leave all these holes out here. It's gonna block my path, so I might as well take care of it now. Oh, you see that? I don't know if you guys can see this, but you can see my footprints on the ground. And on Gulliver over here too. My goodness, that's nice. I didn't mean to dig that up. Cover this up here. Cover it up like I do with my problems. Which is a very unhealthy way of doing it. Trying to be a better person. Cover it up, I mean. Oh, you can jump over. Okay. That's new. It's like a game of checkers. I wonder how much abuse I put my shovel under already. It's certainly lasting longer than my axe ever would. Just covering it up. We're almost done here. Now what I'm gonna do... Oh, actually I have a very good question. I have a question here. I've noticed these black rocks over here. I don't know if you can break them with your axe or any other similar weapon. Or any tool, rather. But, yeah, that seems to recoil me whenever I'm doing that, so... But I don't know. Maybe that's something that we can figure out as we go along. Because it certainly looks like something that could be dug into. Excuse me. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. It's very important during these times. I wonder what you guys have for your fruits. As you can see here, I have peaches. I want to know what else you guys have. Like, I know there are apples, there are pears. I wonder what else is available. Oh, Tammy, one of my other neighbors. Let's go find out what's going on with her. Yeah, it's nice to relax every once in a while. Flopped here. Watching the sky is really calming. And it's really windy too. That's the best part. I'm gonna go make another fishing rod. Because you definitely need that right now. If I'm gonna... I didn't mean to talk to you, Tom. No. Not now. Good. Couldn't see me in time at all. Let's make a fishing rod. What else can I make right now? I need... Oh, I have... I can make a tiki torch if I wanted to. Why not? But... one more tree branch and a bit more wood. Why not? I mean... yeah, let's go look for some wood so I can make a couple of tiki torches. Oh, tiki torch. That's actually one of the heroes from... what was that old TV show? Justice Friends. There you go. Tiki torch. Along with Major Glory, Valhallan, and... the Infraggable Crunk. So I'm thinking now that I have a shovel here, since this glowy thing here is on the ground, maybe I meant to dig up. Let's find out. Not there. That's what it's for. Okay. So if you find the glowy things on the ground, you can find bells. Coral. Swap. So the glowy part is gone. Alright. I'm gonna water my flowers a bit more first, and then I'm gonna start looking for branches and wood. I'm just waiting for them to sparkle, that's all, really. And my tree from back here, I better water that too. I'm not meant to shake it, I want to water it some more. Yeah, so there we go. It's just a pretty chill game. Nothing too fancy. Just going around, wandering around, and having fun. Catch stuff with my net, like this butterfly over here. If only it was that simple. There we go. Tiger! Butterfly! Let it go, let it go. Get my axe out. That's my fishing rod. That's my shovel. Where's my axe? There we go. Get some wood. That's hardwood. That's good enough. We'll start with that. I'm just looking for regular wood first. Soft wood and some hardwood. Regular wood, I mean. I'm gonna look for a tree branch next. To everyone who's still watching, who's new, this is Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch. Thank you again for everybody who's dropping by on this Sunday stream. I hope you have a great time. And yeah, this is just a pretty chill game. Oh my no, no, not again. Ah, wasps, please. No. I'm holding the B button as long as I can. My goodness gracious. This is too intense. Right here. Ah! I got stung by wasps again. My goodness. I don't know how to deal with those things. I think I need to research how to do that. I picked up a wasp nest. Yeah, I'll swap it because I need to get... The way to get the medicine is to swap it with wasp nests. So... swap it for the cowrie. Then I'm gonna go craft it. Let's try something else and shake the trees. Hopefully a tree branch will fall off. Yes, there is. Okay, let's go to Tom Nook's place and craft that medicine so I can get my dead stare back. And yeah, sell some stuff. Sorry about that. I had to move my legs a bit on the table. Craft some meds. Clump of weeds and a wasp nest. I made some meds. What else do I need to craft? Ah, the tiki torches, yes. Two tiki torches coming up. Ah, no, wait, I gotta sell stuff first. Timmy, I have some stuff to sell you. Here. What else? Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Okay, just take it. Okay, take the sea snail. And then I use the medicine on myself. There we go. That blank stare is back again. Put away my 1,000 bells. Okay. Alright, now we can make some tiki torches. Let's make a couple so we can frame my tent. One more tiki torch. Nice. All done for now. Okay, so yeah, let's just put these tiki torches here and maybe do a little bit of fishing, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream. So the tiki torches, I think, should go right here, right in front of the hammock. There we go. And right behind the birdhouse. Does it look right? It's not symmetrical. Okay, hold on. Take this. No. Put the tiki torch down here. There we go. No, I meant to put it down there. Hold on. Place item. There we go. Light it up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Just sit on my stone stool first. Look at that. Look at that. Nice framing. Nice, nice framing. Very good, very good. But I think I'm going to put the birdhouse to the front instead. Yeah, let's do that. So it can be next to the wash tub. Put the birdhouse down here. Much better. Symmetrical to the mailbox. Alright, so that's good. Let's go do a little bit of fishing. I haven't done any fishing on the other side, but first let me just catch this fish. And if I'm having no luck here, I'll try it on the other side using my vaulting pole. Get it here! Yes. Bluegill. Do you think it calls me pink lung? That's a very good question. Oh, here's another one. Here we go. Come on, come on. Bitterling. It's mad at me, but only a little. It's okay. Besides, ang bitter mo. I cracked myself up. That fish is very fast. I need to cast faster. It'll only pay attention if the bait is right in front of it. There we go. Come on. A loach looking at me with reproach. Why not? Okay, so let's go visit Blathers. Hopefully this is enough samples for now, because he's looking for fish and a bunch of other samples. A bunch of other things he can exhibit in his museum. Blathers, my boy, I bring stuff. The bluegill. Yeah, go. Yes, I do. I have something else to give you. Loach. Just says, I got pears now. Finally, that's good to hear, my friend. Hope to see it on your island very soon. Yeah, let's learn about the loach. I heard about it many times before. Let's feed. Cockroach. Doesn't roll off the tongue, huh? I wish I could have fixed the camera angle so I could see everybody's faces more. Yeah, I think it's something we can improve on. Alright, but anyway, that wraps it up. So I do have Blathers here, and I'm contributing stuff. And maybe I'll try playing a little later and see if I can get more fish and more bugs and more fossils. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and just end it with picture here. Zoom in to my dead stare with Blathers. We're just conducting business. Make the frame film noir. Yeah, there we go. Take that snapshot. Nice. Okay, so that's it. That's enough for today's adventures in the Isle of Serjay. Again, my name is Serjay Svek, also known as Kevin or Kevmeister. Again, I may go by many names, but the heart that beats within remains the same, and that's all that matters. Have a good day, have a happy Sunday, and you take care, everyone. Bye now.